2K trading, checking in. The power of positive manifestation. 10,000 steps a day, healthy, wealthy. $100,000 in your account, $100,000 in my account. Let's go. Today, we're talking about NVIDIA buying massive shares of Intel at $23.90. All right, this is for my beginners that's coming into the stock market game, looking to invest or trade and make money with their money. All right. The reason why I bring up Intel is because it's a quality company and it's at a fair price. Currently, it's trading at $32 and change right now off of the news. But there was at one time during the year, it was trading at $17 a share. All right. Meaning that if you, being the average person that have an average income and you had some money saved up, say for instance you had $1,000 saved up, you could have put $1,000 into that stock around the $20 price mark. And basically, Intel didn't really move that much during that time. It was probably at 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And it stayed around that range for at least a couple of months. All right. So that means during that time, even if you invested $1,000 when it was at $20 and you kept on putting money into it at maybe like $25 a week, $50 a week, $75 a week out of your paycheck, you would have been building up the shares. You would be dollar cost and averaging in, right? So, and another thing too is this. If you got $2,000 and you apply to the brokerage account for margin, that means that $2,000 would turn into $4,000 because you'll be borrowing money from the brokerage to buy the shares. That's amazing, right? So if you would have did something like that, if you have $2,000, I don't know what you got, but if you would have did something like that, you would have had a pretty much a good amount of those shares, like 100, maybe 150, and then you add in more to the pie, So now you could have been loaded up in those shares, and then this news would have came out, and you would have been up like, wow. I mean, like, it's at $32 right now. So if you had it at 20, you would have been up like $12. Maybe today would have been the day that you would sell for a profit. So this is why I wanted to highlight Intel. And another thing I wanted to highlight Intel about also is that Intel gives a dividend quarterly. So meaning that you got to respect your money. Respect your money needs to be respected by the companies you distributing your money to. When you buying a share, that means that you own the company. You own a piece of the company. While they got your money, they doing other things with your money. So respect your money. All right? So this is for the beginners. Please be careful of options. Options is very dangerous. Options don't respect your money. If you're not a skilled trader, and I know a lot of beginners think that, I'm going to come in and I'm going to trade and I'm going to get in and out of trades. How are you going to get in and out of trades if you don't have over 25K in your account? You have to have over 25K in your account to be in and out of trades unlimited. If you don't have that, you fall under the PDT rule, which means you only have 3-day trades for the week. And if you go over those 3 day trades, you're in violation. That means you can't day trade no more if you do that violation. And they only give you 1 time to give you forgiveness for that type of violation. So you got to be careful. Options is nothing to play with. Options is something that you got to get in and out of very quickly. All right, but let's stick to the topic. Intel. Intel's up massively right now. And whoever was holding those shares at $20 or $22 is up big right now. And that's it. So I'm going to be making more videos. Please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It helps the algorithm. Share with others. And I'm going to be dropping some more content. So please hit that notification bell for more content that I'm going to drop. And once again, Power to Positive Manifestation, 10,000 steps a day, healthy, wealthy. $100,000 in your account, $100,000 in my account. And let's do this year and be cautious and respect our money. All right, peace, y'all. 2K Trading.